presented by GhostBed.com. If you're going to bet on sports, bet with MyBookie.com, where instant access to the action allows you to bet anything, anytime, from anywhere. Use promo code DRINKINBROS and get started with a double deposit bonus up to $1,000. Welcome to the Monday morning recap on Tuesday.
Yeah.
This is our latest show ever, I think.
I heard somewhere it's Wednesday.
We've done a Tuesday episode.
Are you sure?
Have we?
Yeah. We've done a couple Tuesdays. Probably 4 other holidays.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
We just need to do one on Friday, to be honest.
But you can't, because then you can't recap the weekend.
It's fine.
So, we don't know what has happened. For instance, we didn't know, Bob, that it was going to be the Warriors versus
we
the
did.
Celtics.
We did.
I think we did.
You guys did. I think it was the only one on the panel that had the Heat. And
you
was
were
close.
You were brave.
I was one shot away.
See, he's trying, even when it's not him making the dumb comment, he's trying to somehow associate bold but stupid predictions with bravery.
Right. I was brave. I took the Mavs.
Yeah,
You were brave. You took the Heat.
There's only two. No one's wrong anymore. There's 2 things you are: brave.
Yeah.
You're brave for being brave enough to be wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
It's either that or actually you just slid into another universe. Mandela effect. Like no. Actually, I was right in my universe. Oh, my own universe. Like,
Well,
reality collided.
it's not about being right or wrong. It's about having a take.
Yeah.
It is, and living with it. So,
And the best example of that is Kendrick Perkins, because he is a fucking moron. Everything he says is fucking stupid.
and it's usually incorrect, and
It's
then he'll
always
correct
wrong.
it afterwards.
It's always wrong. He's like, "Oh, you didn't play." Like, okay, cool. I didn't play. You're right. You have stats that aren't very good. You played basketball. You won a championship because of Kevin Garnett. Sure, let's say all that. That's not what we're talking about now. We're talking about being a sports broadcaster. He and Jalen Rose are the 2 worst. They are the dumbest motherfuckers.
I'm not a fan of them at all.
Jesus Christ.
Like, we
I
didn't
hate them.
play, and this is an opinion-based show.
Yeah.
So we can say whatever the fuck we want, because we're not professionals.
Yeah, but
none
like,
of us
say,
were professional
say what you want
athletes.
about Stephen A. Smith. He's been a sports writer for a long time. His personality is pretty annoying, and he's wrong probably, half the time, like everybody else, like
But
all of us.
he's entertaining.
But
I
he's
mean-
entertaining. But he also, when he's wrong, he's like, yeah, I was fucking wrong.
Ross,
Cool.
speak for yourself. All right. We don't talk about my time in Iraq with Marshall Henderson.
This is true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's true. We don't. So with the Heat, we'll start with them. I said Heat in 7. It did go 7 games. However, as a gambler, I don't think I've lost more money off of a series before in my life. Game 1, I got right. I think I lost the last 6 in that series.
It was a 7-game series, but most of the games sucked.
All of them sucked. Both of those teams sucked. And I think we're all probably in agreement here that it's going to be Warriors in 4 or 5.
Well,
No.
slow down. I don't think that both of those teams sucked. I think that they are matched up extremely well against one another. That was the best. So far in this playoffs, that was the best matchup. Now, the funnest series to watch was Golden State and Dallas, because Luka always puts up points and the Warriors fucking dominate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is the most closely matched series so far.
Mm-hmm.
And
Celtics versus Warriors?
No,
or
Celtics
versus
No.
Heat? Okay.
No, Celtics
okay.
Warriors. That's a problem for the Celtics. I mean, I think it goes 6 games, but
It's never close.
it's not. I don't. Like the Warriors will win. They will lose 2 games, probably by 8 to 15 points each. It'll be close, and then it won't be close, and then they'll sit their starters in the same way they did in Game 4 in Dallas. Right? Like they wanted that break. Like people can say whatever the fuck they want about how that series went, and Luka just won one. That is not at all what happened. If you look at Game 5 versus the other games, the minutes that their players played. So Curry, Thompson, and Green averaged like 39 minutes a game in that series. In Game 4, 26 minutes for Draymond, 33 for Curry, and only 28 for Clay.
Because we called this, right? We said
they intentionally
the
lost that game.
Mavericks would get up big, or like relatively decent amount, and the Warriors would sit their players and win in 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that's the whole point.
And it's what they did.
Yeah.
And it was strange, but
That's a lot of confidence, by the way, to intentionally not close out a series. That's an incredible amount of confidence. But it's the Warriors.
It's
man.
called selling more tickets for a home game.
It's also the
guess.
NBA,
It's a business
right? It's
the NBA.
just not
decision.
it's not the same as like not putting your foot on the throat in baseball or hockey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like you don't fucking know what's going to happen in any given game. In the NBA, it's just like all we need to do is flex hard enough and we're good.
But I think this is Well, let's talk about the way that because Tyler Herro wasn't in the lineup, right?
He didn't play very much. He came back for game 6 and 7.
Pulled his groin?
Yeah, it didn't look like himself, though. It was the strangest series I've ever seen because you had players out for the Celtics at one point, players out for the Heat at one point. Mm-hmm. All of the games were not really close, and then you get to the last
are winning
game.
Not winning at home.
Not winning at home, and then you get to the last game, and I had almost checked out of it. I was this close to turning it off. They were down by like 18. They made this crazy run at the end of the game, and then it came down to Jimmy Butler for 3. The announcers were split on whether or not he should have taken a three-pointer. He was going for the win, and that would have been it.
No,
it would have been up by 1.
It's Jimmy Butler. If he had driven to the basket and just dunked on that motherfucker. It's Al Horford backing up. Let's just be real clear about this. Al Horford is a very good basketball player, but playing a guy, a wing slasher like Jimmy Butler in transition defense, and he's on his heels, he's fucked in that situation. You cross him up, you dunk, hope for the foul for the extra point, but you don't fucking shoot a 3.
That was a pretty bad decision. I mean, like, even just, I get going for the throat and that killer instinct, Kobe, Black Mama, blah, 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 whatever. He traded, like, what do you call a 90 to 95% shot for I'll be generous because he was open on that 3, so it's not like he was contested.
But it's still,
so it's like maybe a 35%.
It's not a very good 3-point shooter.
It's a stop and pop. Like I think ESPN said the expected shooting percentage on that shot was like 25%, something like that. That's not good enough.
No,
like you want a high percentage shot on that.
He had a 90% shot from him.
Well, it's based on his 3-point shooting plus. So they track everything.
But do they factor in the clutch gene?
I don't think so.
No.
Because if so, he would have gotten extra points for that. Because Jimmy Butler's pretty fucking clutch typically, right?
47 in the
That's why your nerd numbers will never add up.
Get your stats out of my fucking face, Rob.
Yeah. I didn't mind the 3, me personally. They were down most of the game. He had hit a 3 earlier. Go for it. It was a wide open shot.
It was like 24-9 in the first quarter.
But it was also a wide open, uncontested shot. Like, if your superstar on your team is going to win the game, he can hit a shot like that. And
what if it was Shaq? Would you have him stop and pop a 3?
Yes.
No, because there's a limit.
Magic Shaq.
There's a limit. Like, even his effective field goal percentage is under 40% from 3. He doesn't shoot well from out there. So that's in no way is that excusable.
I think it's fine.
I thought it was
your dude.
I thought it was desperation. I thought it was
he hit
played
40
fucking
game before, I think.
Yeah, he gets hot sometimes, but he wasn't in this game.
No.
I think maybe it was like it's game 7 and I've already played 44 minutes in this fucking game. God damn it, I don't want to go to overtime.
I want to end this.
Like, if we go to overtime and they've got the bodies they have, right, and we have Tyler Herro is out. He only played 7 minutes in the game, so he was out by the first period.
Yep.
Our first quarter, rather. The Heat would have lost in overtime anyway, so maybe it does make sense to take that shot. I don't know. But
I didn't mind it, and I think Miami can live with it. When it's your superstar player shooting, and it's not a center, obviously. Like, if it was Embiid taking that shot, you'd be like, bro.
And he does.
He does.
Yeah.
And we've seen him do it numerous times.
Where's the line on that? Are you mad about Embiid? You're probably mad about Giannis.
I'll tell you where my line is.
Are you mad about, like,
although
Jokic taking it?
Embiid hit a game-winning 3 in the playoffs this year.
He did. Yeah. And the first thing I said was, dude, he's going to fucking shoot threes now forever.
That's all he does.
And I think it's bad. So with any center in the NBA, besides Jokic, I would say no, don't shoot the 3.
Yeah.
Even Jokic was down to 34% this year, which is still pretty good, right? But
it's not bad for a center.
Is that the shot you want with the game on the line?
Karl Anthony Towns is a pretty good 3 shooter.
Yeah, fuck off. He will never win. Yeah. He'll never be in that position. That's a pretty good goddamn young team.
They're not that good.
It's time to figure it the fuck out up there. You've got every first-round pick.
They're pretty good. They got Anthony Edwards. They got, what's his name, the left-handed kid?
Edwards just popped off this year, but super young.
They're soft.
But they're all young.
They are soft, for sure.
That's why Jimmy left.
Yeah. So now that it is the Warriors and the Celtics, one thing I am happy about, minus the money I lost over the last week, is that I get to see Celtics fans cry. Because right now they're all getting tattoos with World Championship 2022 on it. I don't know if you saw those posted today.
Because they probably want to get posted on Barstool or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens. We'll start with you, D'Anthony. Who wins this series and how long does it go?
The Warriors win in 6.
Okay.
I think.
What are you seeing? Like, is it going to be like the World Series the Braves just won, where it's like they're up 2-0, they're up 2-0, then they drop a game, then they're up 3-1, and they drop a game?
I think they're going to lose one of their home games. I think they'll lose game 2 probably. Maybe game 1 if they're rusty. I think there's a chance they lose game 1. And then they win both games in
Who
Dallas.
has home court?
Warriors. So the first game's in
they?
San Francisco.
Yeah.
They do,
Okay.
Yeah, they were the higher seed. I think the Warriors probably lose. I would be okay with 5 games, honestly, since they have that 5th game back at home. There's a good chance they'll close it out then. And they do seem like this playoffs more than ever in the regular season, obviously, but definitely more in their previous playoff runs. Like, they mean fucking business now. They're not fucking around all the time. The first title they won that year, they had, I think, 10 different, or in the regular season, 10 different games, and in the postseason, 6 different games where they were down by 15 at some point during the third quarter and still won the game, right? That's not, you can't do that against the Celtics because they can lock you up on defense. Like,
Right.
you have to get out ahead of these guys. This is gonna be a really interesting series.
What do you got, Delco?
So I got Steph Curry hurting his back, playing golf sometime this week. I got, Wiggins is going to get stuck in Canada for a game or 2, visiting family. They just won't let him cross the border.
Sure.
Now he's vaccinated now. He's fine.
Klay Thompson is just going to miss a game because he's high.
Yeah.
And
Understood.
Draymond's going to get suspended for kicking somebody in the nuts.
Sure.
Celtics in 7.
Oh, God damn it, dude. Are you fucking kidding?
He's a brave man.
Somebody else said Celtics in 7 underneath me because as soon as the series ended, I said Warriors in 5. Who do you got, Rob?
I definitely think Draymond Green is not playing 7 or however many games there are in the series. Draymond will not play all of them. Like, he's going to do something. Like, he is absolutely.
Is he queued up for a suspension right now? How many technicals does he have this year?
No, he's fine. So he's okay on suspension, but the way he's been chirping at officials during these playoffs, I've never seen a level of this disrespect go uncalled. Like, they're just letting him talk shit between every play to the referee. It's fucking insane.
The only person more excited to touch Jason Tatum's penis than Jason Tatum's girlfriend is Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Draymond Green is getting ready.
Jason Tatum's girlfriend's not excited for that either.
Why don't you like Jason Tatum?
It's boring.
He sucks.
He's good.
Yeah.
No, he's a great player. He's just boring.
Well, yeah, but
He's not bored. He's not either of those things. He's like one of the best and most exciting players in the
Whatever.
NBA.
They're all forgettable on that team.
The problem is they wear Boston across their jersey.
Yeah, I know.
But they're also just forgettable to me. It's a weird, oddly forgettable team where it's like
I totally disagree about Jason Tatum. I agree about Smart and Jaylen Brown.
Also,
they're all the same people.
No, I like
It just
Jaylen Brown
doesn't-
better.
Really?
Jaylen Brown's my guy.
Because the Sixers didn't pass on Jaylen Brown with a first or second overall pick.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we still kind of passed on Jaylen Brown.
With the Warriors, it's so sexy to watch that you're just like, all right, Steph, Clay, fucking. I know you hate Jordan Poole, but like he's fun to watch.
I don't understand how he's good in the NBA.
Wiggins,
He wasn't good in
Draymond,
college.
like all those guys
He
are
hit
like
one shot in college.
Look, some
Whatever.
people grow up.
Yeah.
Brady was a shitty college quarterback. Ohio State fucking rolled him every year.
He's got a ring. He's got a banner hanging.
One.
Yeah, he was back up.
How
has
many?
one.
How many Ohio State quarterbacks have more than one?
No.
ring?
I just mean one win against Ohio
Oh,
State.
okay.
That was it.
Yeah, but
Also
he was
a
the
nap.
backup for Greasy, so it's not
Greasy
really
was a
his-
dope college quarterback.
Not really his ring.
Yeah.
It was
No, it
not
wasn't his ring. No, he started games that year.
Yeah, but it was Greasy's
It was
ring.
Greasy's ring, dude.
All right.
It's
The
Greasy.
Celtics don't have a fucking chance in this game.
I agree.
Or in this series, and it's for all the reasons. I think combined, the Warriors have 126 games of finals experience. Maybe that matters. Maybe it doesn't.
Listen,
right?
I'm telling you,
Somebody always knocks
Steph
off the king at some point.
just got his clubs
So-
re-gripped. There was a video of him coming out of like Golf
Nope.
Galaxy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Let's-
with him under.
with
He
all
didn't
of his
even put him
clubs,
back in his
yeah.
fucking bag.
Dude, the Warriors are like the best, most fun team that ever existed in the NBA until Kevin Durant showed up and they got annoying and lame. And,
But now they're fun again.
They're
now
fun
they're
again.
funny. But here's the thing: think about pre-Durant Warriors. Okay, they won those titles. What, 2 titles without Durant and
Just
2
one. They lost the second year against.
You're right.
That's
they
right.
lost. LeBron
And that
was
first
the-
one they won, those Cavs, it was only LeBron. Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving were both out that series. Okay, so those pre-Durant Warriors, not as great as you would think.
No,
they know who beat the Warriors.
They didn't have confidence. That was their problem going into that series. I think they were intimidated by LeBron, to be honest.
You know who beat those Warriors?
Who?
Kyrie Irving.
That's right.
He
did.
Look, I'm gonna. You could shit all over me, whatever. I'm taking the Celtics in 7. I love that. 2 things about them. One, I actually do think they can score with the Warriors. Tatum can do it any night. Jaylen Brown can do it any night. They're really good at defense. This is one thing the Warriors rarely run into is an elite defensive team in the finals. When's the last time that happened? Toronto?
But they've got to stretch the fucking floor. Their defense is going to be so stretched.
They can move, though.
I mean, the best strategy for the Warriors is to let Marcus Smart hit a few threes early on.
Yeah.
So he
Tee
keeps
him up.
firing.
Yeah.
Just keep giving them open
So
threes.
both of you guys have Celtics in 7.
And here's the other thing, by the way.
You've got it in what? Warriors in 6?
Let me
5 or 6.
I've got it in 5.
Let me preface this with this is me hedging my emotions. I hate Boston.
Sure.
I want the Warriors to roll them 4-0.
Yeah.
I want them to win 3-0. I don't care.
Yeah. But you're saying Celtics in 7.
Celtics in 7, just to cover my bases.
And this, most importantly, by the way, this is the last chance for one of the members, throwback to our college basketball show here, one of the members of the greatest college basketball team of all time, potentially, to get an NBA ring. Al Horford, going to get it done. He can bang inside.
No.
Are you talking about his college years with Florida Gators?
Yeah.
I was at that game.
I know.
Are we just writing off
I was
Joakim
at the
Noah?
championship
That's
game.
maybe the greatest college basketball team
It
I've
was
ever seen in my life.
Horford, Noah,
Corey Brewer.
yeah, and it was up against Ohio State in the finals.
You're living
Yeah.
in a fantasy world.
That was the Greg Oden, Mike Connolly.
It was. I was there.
Mark
Yep,
Titus.
I got arrested that game. That was
12th
fun.
man.
Tatum is a 3 games out of 4 performer, right?
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, every 3rd or every 4th game, he fucking just sucks.
Eats shit. Yeah. Okay.
And as good as the Celtics are on defense, the Warriors trot out 4 legit primary scorers at any given time, right? I mean, that's not something you can really defend that well.
And
now,
all of them can drop 30 or 40.
They have to count on – this is why I think the Warriors will lose one of those first 2 games is because the Warriors get sloppy with the ball. Mm-hmm. Like, they turn the ball over up at the top and the perimeter quite a bit and usually lose those games. The problem I have with Boston is Game 7, when it was on the line, they had a fucking 8-man rotation, which is it's close to normal. I mean, you want more than that, but they had to play all these guys like fucking 40-plus minutes. The Warriors don't need to do that.
No.
Like their B team, their second squad out there with either Clay or Steph backing them and Jordan Poole also on the floor, that team can fucking roll you. They can go 13-0 runs, and Boston simply does not have that capability. Miami Heat, very frequently, you saw it like 4 or 5 different times in stretches during this series with the Celtics. They just forget how to score for like 5-8 minutes at a time sometimes. I've never seen a team that's this well put together with like Kyle Lowry is a legit point guard. Jimmy Butler is a legit fucking slasher. Tyler Hero can actually shoot the ball. These are good offensive players. Bam Adebayo can do some stuff in the low post, even on the wing sometimes.
But Kyle Lowry was hurt too.
They'll go like 4 or 5 minutes without scoring a basket sometimes. You do that against the Warriors, and they will put up 18 to 20 points in that time frame, and the game is over at that point.
Celtics have more scores than you think. Like Grant Williams has kind of been going off in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's good for 8 to 10 down low, and he's been a surprise for these guys, for sure.
He's kind of small for a power forward, but that plays in to the way the Warriors team. Like, you don't need anybody.
But
over
8 to 10
6'7".
out of Grant Williams is fucking amazing.
No,
Like,
he went off for almost like 31 game, didn't he?
Let's see.
No, you can look it up. While you're looking it up, I'm going to read our sponsor here because we're gonna pick the spread after this. MyBookie.com. Do you love sports? How about making money? If you answered yes to either of those questions, MyBookie.com is the place for you. Not only does betting with MyBookie.com make every game more exciting, but when you sign up using promo code Drinkin Bros, your first deposit is instantly doubled up to $1,000 with thousands of bets to make on all your favorite sports. There's no shortage of ways for you to win at MyBookie.com. On top of having the most amazing lines and props, MyBookie.com is also home to several exclusive contests and promotions that you can't find anywhere else. So get off the couch and get into the game with MyBookie.com and turn your love of sports into your new side hustle. Head to mybookie.com today and use the promo code Drinkin Bros to get your first deposit instantly doubled up to $1,000 and start winning today. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with mybookie.com. Opening line for Thursday night's game is Warriors -4. D'Anthony, we'll start with you. Who you betting on?
I'll take the Warriors in that probably.
At -4? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Delco?
Warriors win the first game. Pretty big, probably. I'd imagine Warriors win by 8 to 12.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bob, who do you got?
I think the Celtics actually on like just pure adrenaline and like going insane, like win the first game close. Kind of similar to how the Cavaliers should have beaten the Warriors a couple years ago if J.R. Smith hadn't, I don't know what, dribbled out of bounds or whatever.
No, he just stood there with the ball for like 3 seconds, and LeBron's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
No,
But
it was like 21 where you get the rebound, you got to take it behind the 3-point line.
He was, he did do that. Like he got the rebound about 8 feet from the basket, just turned around and dribbled out.
Dribbled back to the 3-point line and cleared it out.
But the battle is going to be between is Boston emotionally and physically exhausted from that series. Yeah,
Back-to-back 7-game series.
Yeah, they went back-to-back 7-game series, but they were fucking brutal. It wasn't like blowouts and then you get blown out and then
Right.
blowout. They were fucking brutal fucking series. I don't know how many minutes Jimmy Butler played in that bitch, even missing games or missing the one game, but man, it's either that or the rust from the Warriors. What are they doing to do something about that? Because they've got the reputation of not paying enough attention sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like Boston comes out and bum rushes them. Maybe they don't actually close out the game, but I would not be surprised if Boston has a lead in the first half. Like at the end of the first
yeah,
half.
it's possible, yeah.
Like
at least in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think they're going to come out like adrenaline going. I love Boston in this. This is, I don't know. I just love Jason Tatum. He's a St. Louis guy. I just feel like this guy,
What does the fact that he's from St. Louis have to do with anything?
Because he's got to ride for his boys.
I got to ride for my guy.
But also,
He's from the Lou and he's proud, right?
that's right.
Same high school as David Lee and Bradley Beal, and that high school just cranks dudes out. But Tatum
Cranking
to me is like
dudes,
the smartest superstar in the NBA. What'd you say?
Cranking dudes.
Yeah, cranking dudes.
Cranking dudes.
Crack and pepper.
Cranking dudes like Roughneck Odor over here.
The other part of the Warriors offense, a guy that didn't even play in the deciding game against Dallas is Jonathan Kuminga. Every time he's played more than 15 minutes in one of these playoff games, he's put up fucking 20 points or 18 to 20 points. Right?
Really?
And they don't even have. Yeah, he's played 22 minutes, 17 points. 24 minutes, 17. Like most games, he either doesn't play or he only gets in for 2 to 5 minutes. And these aren't in like all in blowout losses or anything. Anytime he gets into the game, he scores points, and they don't even have to use him.
Yeah.
Like there's no fucking way that Boston can beat this team.
I don't think so either.
No way.
This is Warriors in 5 to me, and I'm hammering this -4 in my bookie for the Warriors. I'm all in on that. I'm also all in on the live line because the Warriors are usually down at half just out of laziness.
Oh, there's going to be some good live lines
I
in this.
bet the fucking live line at halftime for the Warriors almost every single game. I think the last stat was 9 out of the last 11 at halftime. If you bet the live line on the Warriors, you win. I mean, I've just been collecting money off of that because I was hemorrhaging on it on the fucking Celtics series. And then obviously golf this weekend really fucked me. But
You're insane if you think the Boston-run national media is going to allow the Warriors to win in 5.
what do you think? Jackie McMullen's going to get out there and fucking guard
Bill
Steph?
Simmons.
Bob Ryan.
Yeah, not even the big Boston boys,
God,
too. It's
dude,
just that,
even fucking Portnoy and those guys. Like,
yeah. No, this is going at least 6.
The Boston Media Industrial Complex.
That's what it is.
I hope, in my heart of hearts, by the way, I hope it's a fucking clean sweep because I hate all Boston fans.
I agree.
Like, nothing would make me happier. Warriors win by 80 every fucking game and assert their dominance and say, fuck you, and actually play to their potential. That would be the best.
We should get Annex some Warriors merch or memorabilia if they really get tuned up. If Boston really gets tuned up. We should send him
He's going to
something.
have money on the Warriors.
There's no
definitely.
losers.
Yeah, if you're wondering who John Annex betting on, it's definitely not Boston. He emotionally hedges every single bet he makes.
We should send him a signed Steph Curry jersey.
I'm going to send him Larry Bird's foot.
One thing that pisses me off about this Celtics team, I will say, is that Boston doesn't deserve these dudes. Boston doesn't deserve Tatum and Brown and Marcus Smart and even Al Horford. These are all like good good dudes, fun dudes, shit like that. They deserved the Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Kendrick Perkins team because those guys are all really dumb.
Yeah.
They're just as dumb as their fans are. Like, listen to them talk on TV now. They're all morons.
Yeah.
Listen, Boston's kind of just been dealing with a title drought for a while now. So
the Bruins won a couple years ago, didn't they?
yeah.
No,
they lost to the Blues
joking.
in
The
2019.
Patriots won
but yeah.
90, but
The Patriots just won in 2019 or
I'm kidding.
They've
They
won
have a
like
million
30
titles. Yeah.
Like, we're all done with them. I'm done with the Celtics hanging on to that one championship as if it was the greatest team of all time. Celebrating everywhere, talking about Ray Allen still.
It was 2008.
Well,
yeah.
Exactly, dude.
And
Ray Allen
fuck
doesn't
off.
really fuck with them.
Because he went to LeBron. And by the way, people blame LeBron for the super team. No. The Celtics started that
Kevin
shit.
Garnett, yeah.
Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce.
Not
and
even that.
And
What?
Ray Allen.
Larry Bird. Kevin McHale.
Not a prayer.
Yeah,
Those
they
were
were
all
both
drafted. They were all
Super team.
drafted.
But
yeah, well,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was not drafted by the Lakers.
That's true.
And they had James Worthy and Rambus and Magic
Michael Cooper.
and Cooper, yeah.
God damn, that was
and
a
they
squad.
got then they got fucking come on, man.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. I don't know that this series will be fun. I'm
To be
hoping
fair,
so.
Kareem was there before Magic.
He was.
He was there before Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was there before Jesus also. He's old as shit.
By the way, real quick, if you are, real quick live bet tip, Djokovic is down. And
Right
he's probably
now?
about to lose the second set, so he'll be down 2-1 in the French Open quarterfinals.
Jesus Christ, it's still the second set.
They're,
Oh, yeah,
it's-
dude.
they're grinding out.
Yeah.
Awful.
I know, it's way
I love
longer
tennis.
than golf.
I don't mind tennis. I love
Golf
tennis.
takes like all day for someone to complete a round.
It does.
Yeah, but golf, you get different looks. Tennis is
Yeah.
the same shit over and over again.
I love betting Djokovic live here.
Okay.
I would actually wait. He's going to lose the second set.
What's the live line on my book?
It was only plus like 120 right
Wait,
now.
how are they
Wait
still
till
in
he
the
fully
second
loses.
set? They were 5-5 the last time I looked.
Yeah. It's,
Or he's going to lose
the
the third set. I'm
Third
sorry.
set,
He
okay.
won the
Third set,
second
yeah.
set. He's going to lose the third set. Be down
6-2 in
2-1.
the first sets. Nadal 6-4, the Joker, and then 5-1. He's up now, so he's about to win this.
Yeah.
Probably
Lay it after-
6-1,
Wait,
6-2.
Djokovic is up 5-1 right now?
No, he's down 5-1
Oh,
in
I
the third
see.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
set.
be down
Nadal
2 sets to
dominates
1.
on clay, so
I mean, it's it's not a long shot, but lay it after Nadal closes his third set. You should get okay odds.
I don't know. I don't think Nadal's losing in the French Open.
He did last year to Djokovic.
yeah.
It's a different year. He got all fucked up with that COVID bullshit where he was locked in a jail down in Australia with a bunch of kangaroos and shit. I'm not betting this.
Tell my Djokovic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not betting this shit at all. We'll switch on over to golf. That was a heartbreaking loss for me this weekend. Dan was
both
at my
of us.
house. No, dude.
Yeah.
A 38-footer.
Davis Riley had the solo lead going into 13.
I've
missed
never
a 3-footer
seen a
and then
human-
pumped one out of bounds on 14.
I've never seen a human
ejected.
so scared to play golf. That kid's eyes were bugged out of his skull. Dan and I,
He was 5 under.
We were barbecuing, and then all of a sudden, it looked like there was a young man going through an apartment complex off
Yes.
the side of the highway.
Until then, he was 5 under.
Yeah, but it all fell apart, and that's the problem.
Well, everyone did.
These guys that are 70-1, it's just the last day that they crumble.
Wow.
Scheffler was a different story. I mean, those were 30-mile-an-hour winds toward the end there.
He didn't make a birdie all day. He deserved to lose.
Yeah, he was
30
two
mile an hour
over,
winds.
right?
Yeah.
For the day?
Yeah.
But it was those conditions were impossible.
Yeah, Davis Riley had the same conditions.
Yeah, but
At least nobody, our guys
did he
weren't.
finish at?
At least who weren't Harold Varner III.
it's true.
Oh man, Varner.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
like every single tournament lately. He's in the top 5 or top
He's
10
in the
down
mix.
the stretch,
Yeah.
and on Sunday just fucking. dumps
Imagine
out,
if you
man.
had him in the top 20, just an easy top 20 bet. You're like, oh, he's tied for the lead going into like 12 or 13.
and then
was
he goes
10
plus
under.
8. Yeah, he goes plus 8 on
no,
like the
he shot
last.
10 over in the last 5 holes.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, so
we were
he-
trying to guess because it got to a point.
He finished it even.
I was going to say, I think he had a 7 or an 8 on a par 4, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
He
Yeah,
went
he went
into
triple,
the
double,
drink on
triple.
like
Yeah.
back-to-back holes, I think. Or was it 15 and 17?
Triple,
maybe?
double, triple.
We had to deal with Scott Stallings trying to get relief for 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, with
in
his club.
group. Yeah.
Same with the
'Cause of the
fucking French
FedEx
Open.
sign or
Yeah.
whatever.
It's 5-2, by the way, in that third set. Bomb.
Yeah, but there was one putt that Scheffler, like all the hard ones he made.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then he beat
he beat
that
that
one like
three-footer.
three-footer.
Yeah.
Like, what are
Same
you
with
doing,
Riley.
dude?
Riley he got up and down on 12.
We're not talking about Riley. He hit the ball into an apartment
No,
complex.
before that though,
Dude.
what set him off spiraling was he missed a 2-footer
Yeah,
for
he-
par,
yeah.
and that's kind of what. And then he still could have made the playoff even after pumping one out of bounds if he just doesn't 3-putt.
Is Scheffler playing this week?
This week is Memorial, I imagine. Yeah, probably.
Oh, he's at the Memorial. This is in Dublin.
Yeah, Jack's place.
Yeah. I've been to this golf tournament a million times.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Do you have the milkshakes?
Yeah, dude. It's the best. I've gotten
By the way,
fucked up there.
let's not take anything away here. That is the best game-winning putt
Oh, yeah.
that we've
Sam
seen
Burns,
in a
yeah.
very long time.
Who, by the way,
nuts,
has
dude.
won 3 times this season.
Yeah.
So between the two of
twice
them,
in playoffs.
Yeah.
between the two of them, they have 7 wins.
Yeah.
Those two
And
guys.
3 playoff
and they're
wins
best friends.
between the two of them as well.
Strange. I've lost 2 in playoffs. A 38-footer from off the putting surface was fucking amazing. Heartbreaking loss, but I don't know how you bet against Scheffler. I really don't.
Because that isn't the show.
Okay, hold on.
It's not your show, Bob. Explain this
God
to the
damn
audience.
it! I
Yeah.
hate both of you so much in
Listen,
this
all
situation.
right, before you do this,
Okay.
before you do this,
It was 12 to 1
Hear me
odds.
out first.
12
right?
to 1 odds.
Hear
All
me
right.
out. If you want names that everyone already knows, why would you come? Like, I'm not going to just spew out basic John Rahm, Scotty Scheffler. We're not going to have a golf show if I'm just going to give you basic ass names.
That's fine, but you are lying by omission a little bit here, and this is the thing. First off, I'll start with you. You are insane in the way. I know you win a lot of money, but you will literally like eschew a sure thing because you're like, nah, it's not, no value. Like it's like you're gonna win money.
No.
Like money is on the table, and you're like, but it's not enough, so fuck it. I'd rather win none.
Yes.
I'd rather win none and take the long shot.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. That's not good betting.
That's value.
No, it's
he's
12 to 1 odds.
He's Matt Damon and you're John Turturro. Does anybody get that reference?
Yeah.
And
Rounders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're grinding it out every day. You're driving the fucking the deli truck or the what is it, laundry
Yeah,
truck
dude.
around?
Yeah.
And he's fucking out here getting beat up by Russian mobsters.
Yeah.
Which is probably gonna happen soon.
Probably.
But then you just can't bet the favorite every week, like like that's crazy. Also, like it's
Yeah, you don't get to just like pump your chest out and talk all this shit because you took the favorite for the fucking tournament.
No. So, hey, but who did I take before? Max Homa. He won, right?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you Max.
Patrick Cantlay lost in a playoff as well.
Who was one of the favorites in that
He was
tournament?
22 to 1. That is better odds than I get in horse racing.
Yes. Golf. There's 140 golfers every week.
But that's why it's so amazing. And when you're on a run like Scheffler, he's won, 4 of 9? 4 of his last 9, correct?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
He
you
missed-
bet
'cause
that
he
guy?
missed the PGA
and then he finished.
championship cut.
He finished in fucking second place.
Yeah, he lost.
Oh my god, on a 38-footer. I'm bet if he's in this fucking tournament, I'm all in on him again, dude.
Go for it. He's
I'm
like
not
10 to
doing
1,
that.
I'm sure.
Guys, so he lost?
Yeah, he lost.
Well, I mean, he won money.
Well, he lost in a playoff for Christ's sakes. Like
No, he lost the match, but he won money, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, everyone.
I did
money to
not
make
because
it
I
count.
only bet people to win.
Only
That's
Right.
winners.
me.
Even though you
Only
told
winners.
me you were
That's
going to
also
bet.
crazy.
You also
I
told
thought I
me.
did. I thought I had Kevin Na in the top 20. At least I didn't lie to you. I
Kevin
didn't
Na
have it.
top 10.
I didn't have it.
That cashed.
The only thing that cashed was Spieth top 10 for me, and that was it. Otherwise, I get house this weekend.
I will say, by the way, if you are bitching about Dan's golf picks ever, what you don't understand about those picks is you can't pick and choose the picks. He sets up this matrix, okay? You can't just pull pieces out of the matrix and then complain.
You've got to bet them
The
all.
Hornberger system. You're
You gotta
fucking
bet
it
'em
up.
all.
Yeah, exactly.
The
But
Memorial's a fun tournament, though. I'm in.
That
Let's-
putt,
yeah.
that putt for Sam Burns, the difference between first and second place was 1.5 million down to 900,000.
Now,
So
do the
$600,000.
difference between what Harold Varner would have won in the top 5 compared to what he won at even par.
So he won. Man, he was all the way back at even.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
he didn't even top 20.
He won $56,000. If he had stayed top 5, he would have made like $350.
Yeah.
So he lost
Yeah.
$300,000. Brendan Todd making that otherwise to the tournament meaningless putt to seal third place by himself made himself about $225,000 with that one putt. That's a big jump. That's why I like golf. Like
Golf's the greatest.
if I was going to be a professional, like if I could go back to high school and learn one sport
Yeah.
to go pro in, it definitely would have been golf.
Well, not only that, but it's great for business as well. Like my uncle played for Ohio State, and then wasn't good enough to be pro, but he got hired at a huge corporation. I won't say what it is in case he's still working there, but
It was Vivid, the porn company.
yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
awesome if
Yeah.
it was. God damn it, he'd be a hero. But they just take him out to go and house other fucking people, and it's the greatest job of all time. Like being good at golf can help you business-wise the rest of your life.
Especially because there's a lot of weirdos out there who just love golf so much that they like playing golf with a good golfer so they can just like watch him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Which
it's
is
super
really
fucking weird.
bizarre
Yeah. Yeah. Because my uncle, he'll leave the ball inside the box and then hit it 320. And the amount of times that people would ask him just to do that one trick, you were just like, oh, all right. But they're just losing money to him.
It infuriates me, actually. I don't want to play with a great golfer. I want to play with a good enough golfer. So a guy that's not like, he's not constantly
losing to a woman, is that demasculating?
It's not about winning or losing. It's about not waiting for homeboy.
Lost to a lot of women.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, it depends on the woman. Like if you took your girlfriend out and she's like, "What's this?" and then murder you, that's one thing. But if it's like if some chick was like, "Yeah, I played for UT. You want to just match up on like so we don't have to like play behind each other," and then she just like smokes you, like, no, that's fine.
Yeah, there's
like,
a couple of sports where that's the case. Golf is one of them for sure.
Not to mention they get to play from further up tees.
Like a standard D1 athlete that's now female D1 athlete that's now my age. If we were playing baseball or basketball or soccer or anything like that, I'll fuck them up. There's no question. But fucking golf, not one fucking prayer.
No.
You have no prayer.
Or tennis.
Defeating that person, or tennis is the other one.
Yeah.
Maybe soccer. I told you that one dad who
Soccer's
just this dad played in college and just fucking annihilated everybody and was like, my God, man. At that age,
I'm just talking about the difference
About
between men
female.
and women playing sports against each other.
Oh, yeah.
There's any woman that plays golf at any level could beat me 100% because I suck at
all
it,
the
right?
time.
Yeah.
And tennis probably the same.
Yeah.
Frankly, because those are skill games. Like you actually have to be able to do something specifically very well to even
Gotta have
compete.
touch.
Or if it's like niche training, like you might be
Yeah.
bigger and stronger, but you're beating 0 former women swimmers in a swimming race.
My body is not the right shape for swimming. That would never work. Yeah, I would get dominated.
Also, it's a sport you'll lose to like a 75-year-old man because he'll just always par every hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of which, Bob, I don't know if you want to bet this real quick. That set is over. It was 6-2.
Yep.
Now's your chance to hammer the live line.
See what the live line
Yeah,
is
what
here.
is it? I'm curious.
It was 1:30 right before the
because
set
we'll actually
ended.
know the answer before the end of this show, unless it goes to 5 sets.
It looks like they're recalculating. Or wait, hold on.
It was 6-2. I mean, it was not close.
Yeah, it's recalculating right now, but it was at 1:30. 6-2 doesn't mean a lot. It just means that Djokovic probably gave up on the set.
Probably.
He punted.
To save, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of guys do that.
You think this is going 5?
I think this is going 5.
Man.
I'm going to look on my bookie.
What is
now
this,
for
the round?
actually.
Second round?
Quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals. All right. Man, that's tough.
Let me find a
This is probably the de facto championship match.
Yeah.
Medvedev, who is the Russian guy who's banned from Wimbledon, he's already out. But it's all fucking weird because it's Clay.
Clay's different.
Right,
Yeah, it's a
Clay
whole
can
different
throw
ballgame
everything out the fucking window. The one fun thing in the French Open that's happening, if anyone cares and you don't, is that the American Coco Gauff, an actual
His name's Coco.
her name
is Coco.
Well, you don't know that.
Coco Crisp.
Yeah, she's into the semifinals, and she's a fucking badass. She's not going to probably, I hope, quit any matches because someone is mean to her or anything. Like, this chick was making Wimbledon, like, quarterfinals or something when she was 14.
Like 15,
yeah.
14, 15. Yeah.
Bob, the live line is plus 120 right now. That's
Okay.
not enough.
That's- I don't
down
like-
2-1. That's
I just went to 125.
125. That's hard to get my dick hard.
I also, I think you just sprinkle it. Yeah, that's not long enough for me to get excited about.
Wait until he closes it out.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of money this week. I'm not going to do that. I've had a shitty week. Can college football just start? Like I'm all done with this weird. Here's what I hate about the NBA Finals too: is it's 3 days off and then a game, 3 days off and then a game. It takes fucking 9 weeks to complete the NBA Finals. So we've got a Thursday night game, and then the next game isn't until Sunday night.
Yeah, but
Gambling wise, we're fucked. We got golf.
we have
over
golf,
the weekend.
but then we don't want things to end like hockey or basketball because then we just have baseball.
We have Little League Baseball. And by the way, Nick, if you want to hop back there for the minute while this set plays out, I'll ask you about this. Even last night, I bet on the Canes to win Game 7 at home. They haven't lost a home game the entire playoffs, and they got fucking destroyed 6-2 was when I turned it
what
off.
happened was Zanti Ranza, their goalie, he went out in the, I believe, early second period is what it was, with what looked like a hamstring injury on a save.
Yep.
After that, it was just downhill for them. They had a
But they were still down 3-0 when he got pulled.
It was 2-0 when he got pulled up. It was 2-0 when he got hurt. But then you bring in a goalie who hasn't played in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So you're fucked. And then on top of that, Igor Shesterkinin, Rangers goalie, is gonna win the Vezina Trophy this year. If he doesn't, then it's stupid. So he's the best goalie in the NHL right now.
Before the playoffs started, you picked the Avs. They're still in it. Do you still have the Avs winning it all?
I do. However, I see them having a lot of trouble with the Rangers because I think the Rangers are easily going to take out Tampa, probably in 5 games. With how hot Shesterkin is right now, Tampa coming off of 7 days rest, being cold, and Rangers just coming off of a win last night to play tomorrow night.
Yep.
And then tonight you have the Avs and Oilers. That's going to be a good series. Edmonton started coming alive towards the end against Calgary, but I still don't think they're going to have enough to keep the Avs down.
It's been 30 years since a team from Canada won.
It's going to be faster than what Colorado did to St. Louis, but I think Edmonton will put up a fight during the games, but I don't think they'll take a game.
Okay. All right. Avs are still in it. Congratulations. I am out of it. Sorry, Canes. Fucking choke artists.
Fuck them Avs.
Yeah. We'll switch on over to college football here since I'm demanding it at this point. Nick Saban came out and said today that he didn't call anybody out personally, which was fucking bullshit by name. He didn't say their name. He didn't really have to. He said the fucking team name.
They were apparently in the same room together at some point today, and they just didn't speak to each other.
Really? Mm-hmm. So can I say that I fucking hate Alabama worse than I ever have before?
Why?
And that's a lot for me.
They're so dominant, but like
But Nick Saban's bullshit of this baby fucking petty bullshit. Like the NIL deals are there. All of his players were the first ones to hop on that fucking train, including his goddamn superstar quarterback who signed on for $2 million worth in deals before he even threw one pass in college football.
Even before the NIL, he had multiple car dealerships, and all of a sudden all these Alabama players had brand new cars.
Oh, fuck. Dude. Yeah, they were all getting paid, right?
They were getting everything, yes.
Everything. All of the things. So why is he bitching about
it?
Also,
the petulance should have been directed. Like, he was close. It should have come here to Austin. Not to A&M. Like, yeah, A&M's doing pretty well with NIL, but nobody has lured more people that would not have otherwise come to their university than Texas.
Oh, no.
They've spent
very rough. Like, nobody wants to go to College Station. Trust me.
Well,
College Station is a prison.
A shithole. It is a shithole. It's true.
It is.
I've never been there.
Like, total NIL money, which team is leading?
A&M would probably be up there, though.
They've got to be.
Texas is the first one with a slush fund.
Yeah,
for the players, and every starting lineman gets $50,000 this year. That starts his fault.
They're the guy at the fucking party that's just acting up too much, and you know the police are about to show up. You know what I mean? Like, Texas is taking it too far, probably. Like, they're doing too much shit out in the open. They established a fucking what is effectively a slush fund.
Yeah,
right.
It's just an NFL team,
just like out in the open.
Yeah,
like, well, and they baited a fucking player from another university to come there, another major university to come to their school with only money.
Yeah,
they live in Austin, as opposed to College Station.
It's true.
Is awful.
Yeah, but one would think they would take the money to go to Austin. So we'll see what happens
Cost
this fall.
Of living, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Dollar goes a long way in College Station.
They couldn't afford a proper house here in Austin. My God. So some early spreads are out here from my bookie. I want to get your thoughts on these. I know this is super early, but I don't give a fuck. Look, college football is life. So the first game of the year, the biggest one, is Ohio State versus Notre Dame. There's so many Notre Dame fans already talking shit about this because they've named this the Saturday night game. Game day is going to be there. They've already named that as well. The spread is 13.5 Ohio State already.
Oh, you bore me.
I don't know why Notre Dame is still, like, their fans still have this crazy belief in this team.
Because of Rudy, bro.
Yeah.
Still?
Brand new coach.
The Cowboys haven't won
Marcus
since
Freeman.
97.
Do they have any recruits?
Yeah.
I can't name one.
Notre Dame always has recruits.
I can't name one player.
They did well with Marcus Freeman as the head coach. Like, they maintain a lot of kids.
They have a good coach and everything like that. They're a talented team. They're talented.
I can't name one player who's a superstar.
They're a top 25 team.
I agree with that, but that's about it. Like, they will probably
their
get rolled
team
in
will
this
never
game.
have to talk about in the outside the top 25.
Yeah, ever. They'll always be ranked.
I don't think so. I think they might lose they're going to lose game one.
Prestige plus playing the ACC schedule, they'll always be. Unless they lose like 2 games early, they'll always be in the top 25.
So I think they're out of the ACC, and what they're trying to do is try out other conferences, I guess. Because eventually they're going to have to fucking join one.
They're independent, but they have that like little
mini
backhanded
deal
deal
Right, with the ACC, yeah, because of basketball, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there a basketball team there?
Yeah.
They are a full member of the ACC and everything but football.
Yeah. Bama versus Texas. That is week 2. That is the biggest game of that week. We'll be at that game as well. This is Alabama minus 15 at Texas.
Smash.
So all the Texas fans, dude. I mean, it's just hopes and dreams gone week 2.
Already punting on your boy Quinn Ewers?
What's that?
You already given up on your boy Quinn Ewers?
No, I just think he needs to start. I mean, he only did, 3 snaps at Ohio State? And I believe they were all runs. So, I don't even know. I just want to see this kid play. I think he'll be good. I just want to see him play.
Not definitely. I'm strongly considering not blacking out before the game starts. Because I want to see all the fucking Texas fans.
Oh, yeah,
you're not going to have a lot of time to black out. The game's at 11 a.m.
It's 11 a.m. our time.
So it is 11.
They just announced it.
Then our tailgate's going to start at 7, which means I'm going to be pissed drunk by the time the game starts.
Easily.
I don't give a fuck what time the day. Fuck out of here with
You're
that.
you're not even going to go to sleep, really.
Yeah, it'll be a blast. I'm looking forward to it. Bama fans travel too.
They do, and they're going to come to this.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a lot of women with chewing tobacco in their mouths.
Fuck yeah,
here
dude.
in Austin, Tejas.
Fuck yeah.
I like Bama fans. I like
they're
Tuscaloosa.
pretty fun.
So Bama fans have also, the T-shirt fans are still the same, but in terms of the students or whatever, that has cleaned up a lot in the last 20 years because literally of the amount of out-of-state kids they get now, the amount of dumb rich
There's a lot of
girls
Northeast
and
kids.
guys they get there. Yeah, it's like if you went to I know a lot of kids from Catholic schools in St. Louis, private schools in St. Louis that are just kind of dumb but have money and they're just yeah, fuck it, I'll go to this out-of-state school. It's just these attractive, mildly smart, mildly dumb people.
Yeah. You want a good basketball team, yeah.
Good social life. Yeah, that's why they go there.
Bama's a fun school if you party there.
And those kids are going to come here, and it's going to be a fucking blast.
Oh, it'll be a blast. It'll be an absolute blast.
Their fans aren't really assholes or anything, are they? We've been to Bama games before.
Because they've won so much recently.
Exactly.
We've been to. So we watched Bama at LSU when they shut them out 3 years ago. I think 29-0.
Yep. But they won.
The Bama fans were fine.
Yeah.
Boston
when they lose,
fans,
it's over.
Boston fans should be Bama fans, but they're not.
Yeah.
Boston fans are still unbearable.
Yeah, they're horrific.
That's because it's every Boston fan is a T-shirt fan, and I know that's obvious because you can't play for the team or whatever. But they all act like T-shirt college football fans,
right?
And it's gross.
R.I.P. Harvey Updike.
But by the way, so Texas lost to Arkansas last year by 19.
Yep.
So I think Bama minus 15.
Arkansas is on the come up though, right?
Generous.
They're on the come up.
Yeah.
And then there's
Texas.
Bama.
Texas sucks.
I know.
Yeah. So at 15,
Every year, it doesn't matter what. Texas could literally buy the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
And put them in here in Texas, this entire roster, just bring them here, and they would still fucking lose.
That'd be fucking terrible.
They would lose probably 4 games.
Well, so the hilarious part about this, because they're just doing the big games only here on these spreads, Texas is favored -1 over Oklahoma, and I was trying to think, I was like, why? And I was like, oh yeah, Oklahoma literally lost everyone to USC.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Lincoln Riley's gone. I mean, they have, what's his name? The Clemson D coordinator, Venables. But
the quarterback is gone. The wide
Everything's
receivers
gone.
are
It's
gone.
going to take
Super
Venables
Mario's
probably
gone.
2-3 years to get that team
Oklahoma's
back.
going to be pretty.
I mean,
pretty shitty.
In 2 or 3 years, they may be, because Venables is a legit dude. But
Maybe. He's never had coach
that's 2 or 3
before.
years from now. Yeah, that's
You
true.
never know. And dude, man, this is what one of the funniest things about this is Texas and Oklahoma now are going to enter the SEC as weak as they've ever been in the history of their program.
Yeah.
They are going to get prolapsed. Someone is going to, the SEC is going to prolapse both of them and then take that pink sock and wrap it around their fucking necks.
There's some easy dubs there, like Mizzou.
Yeah. There's always these dubs like Mizzou. Your boy Jake over at Softcore History is going to have a rough year. They got Georgia minus 15.5 over Florida already.
Yeah.
That is a big boy spread.
Oh, they have that spread out already?
Oh,
That game's
yeah.
not for a while.
I would treat Georgia spreads in the first 4 games of the season the same way I would have treated Clemson spreads the year after they won the last national title. I don't think Georgia's coming back in the same way that they looked in any way last year.
Well, they lost, 16 people to the NFL? I mean, it was a record. It broke the record.
Yeah.
So
it's
going to be tough to reload that quickly on both sides.
Half of them are on the Eagles now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They did, though. Georgia,
They
every
did,
year,
but
is a
all
top,
these-
2 recruiting.
They are,
they
but all
were-
these kids are freshmen.
Yeah.
Like, that's just
Well,
too much to ask.
We'll see. It depends on what they. I mean, it's about managing your talent and shit, but they still don't have an offense that can compete with the Ohio States and Alabamas of the world.
They're bringing back the quarterback.
They are bringing back Stetson.
Oh, is he back?
Yeah.
No
Ben's back.
shit.
Nobody's
That's funny.
He
drafting
sucked
him.
all year last year. Was he gonna
Until
suck
the championship.
Yeah.
I
That's
just thought he
true,
was
yeah.
so old. Not that he's not going to get drafted, but I thought he was like 27 years old at this point. I mean,
But he's going to keep riding it out.
it feels like he's been there forever.
As
How old
many
is he?
years of
I think he's
eligibility he had,
25.
he's going to get like a red shirt extra year. He's going to get like a COVID extra year. I don't know. He's going to try to find loopholes.
This is his job.
Yeah,
It is.
He's
Yeah,
going to
college
stay in
football is
Athens
his
as
job.
long as possible.
Yeah, get the
Yeah.
NIL
And
deal
why
and sell
not?
cars. Why not? It's a blast. Now, LSU fans, I feel horrific for you because it looks like another awful season here, even with Brian Kelly at the helm. Bama minus 16 over LSU.
No, don't like it.
They've also got Texas A&M minus 8 over LSU.
That's fine.
LSU is not favored in any of their big games.
Both of those games are home games for LSU, and Kelly's done pretty well in the transfer portal, I think, this offseason. I don't like Bama. What is that, 16?
Yes.
No, maybe 2
And again,
touchdowns.
LSU has won 2 titles recently with Les
Shitty
Miles
coaches. Shitty
and Ed
coaches.
Orgeron. If you think that fucking Brian Kelly can't win a title there in the next 7 or 8 years, you're insane.
4 years.
The team
no
I'm
way.
most excited about this year is USC. Because
Yeah.
they've got the most amount of talent has come to their team. Like their recruiting class was good, but they also got a lot of transfer talent and
Fucking everybody.
and
Yeah.
a very, very good coach.
And a very good quarterback
Yeah.
and the star wide receiver. I mean, they're fucking loaded. So looking at USC's spreads here, their big games at the end of the year. Obviously, these are rivals. USC minus 6 at UCLA.
Smash.
What about
Hammer
Oregon?
that.
Minus 6 at UCLA, that's under.
USC against Notre Dame. USC by 2.5.
That's the last
Smash
game of the
that as
season. Who
well.
knows what
What's the
that's gonna
Oregon
look like.
line?
Utah. USC minus 1 at Utah.
Utah.
Ooh, Utah.
Give me that Utah
at
money
home?
line.
Yeah.
It's in Utah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in
Here's
Utah.
the thing
Weird
that's
shit
going to happen.
happens there. It's gonna, they're gonna fire off the cannons right before kickoff. It's gonna be smoky the entire time
All
because
those
it never
kids-
clears out.
All those
it never
kids
clears
they're
out.
all hopped up on fucking Coke for the first time in their life.
Yeah.
Not cocaine.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola,
These
yeah.
are the wild Mormons go to
Yeah.
Utah.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, you're right. USC is going to be fucking hype this year and lose 3 games.
Probably, yeah.
Like, they're not.
I mean, it's hard
You
to put
really
it together
hate
in one
Lincoln
year.
Riley.
I don't really hate
the
Lincoln.
Pac-12 sucks though.
The
Pac-12 sucks, but they play Notre Dame. That's a tough game. That's
It
the
is.
last game of the season, too.
It is.
Who's their other
UCLA is
no,
the last game.
UCLA is the last
Oh,
game.
UCLA
yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Who's their other big out-of-conference game?
Notre Dame, USC. They usually play like a Michigan or somebody like that, but
see.
I don't have the full schedule. Only the games that they've chosen here. While you look for that, though, I'll go through at least the rivals here at the end.
Because I mean, even Oregon lost Mario Cristobal to Miami. So
Correct,
it's like,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what they're going to be this year.
So as far as the rivalry games go at the end of the year here,
I'm sorry. Notre Dame is the last game this year,
Yeah.
which is weird because it's usually not.
against USC.
Yeah, it's usually UCLA's the last game.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What's the date on that? Do you know?
26.
26.
That's a great game. Oh, so on the 26th that day. All right, here we go. They got all the spreads for that.
This is a pretty weak-ass schedule, I'm not going to lie.
It's a bitch ass schedule.
Like, they play Rice, then at Stanford,
Listen.
Fresno State, Oregon State, Arizona State, Washington State, Utah, Arizona, California, Colorado, UCLA, and Notre Dame. The only teams that should be able to beat them on that schedule are Notre Dame and Utah.
When the Rice Owls come to town, you can't just overlook them.
You know,
right?
Lance Berkman went there.
USC's in the playoffs. We can go ahead and book that. That's a weak schedule.
It's pretty weak, yeah.
Shit.
And then they'll end up playing.
They got to go to
Oregon, maybe? Or
They got to go to Corvallis, though.
They do.
That's going to be a weird game.
Dude, here's
So
the thing,
what?
though. Yeah, the Pac-12, they lose
The Beavers?
shitty games.
Oregon State
it's
can put
Oregon
up
State.
points.
No way. They're
can.
done. Ohio State versus Michigan, minus 14 in that one. Alabama versus Auburn, minus 24 for Alabama.
No.
Is
No.
Auburn?
Auburn is in a real bad spot.
Are they?
Yeah,
What
they're
happened
trying.
to
They're
them in the
essentially trying to
offseason?
hire. Or they're trying to fire Harsin.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
it's
right.
just 24 in the Iron Bowl is a lot.
24 points in the Iron Bowl. Wow. It's a big boy spread. It's a big boy spread. Georgia, we're going to flip over to UFC here. There's an actual fucking goddamn match in Austin, Texas. Did you see that?
It's coming up.
There is.
Which
Yeah.
Fight night. Yeah, me and Dan trying to
get
go
a-
together.
Yeah, Cowboy
Media
Cerrone's
passes.
fighting there.
Shut the fuck up.
Calvin Cater.
I think we're gonna be-
Is it at Moody Center?
I think we're going to be gone, though. It's the week of that.
Well, if that happens.
If that happens.
Yeah, if we end up doing that,
Yeah. What's who else is on that card? Do you
Calvin
know?
Cater is fighting. Fuck, who is he fighting, Giorgio?
Fighting. Sorry, that's what you should
yeah.
say. Sorry about that.
He is fighting Josh Emmett.
That's right.
Yeah, Donald Cerrone's fighting Joe Lorenzo.
That'll be a good fight, though.
Yeah.
Joaquin Buckley's on that card.
Where's it at? Is it at the Moody Center? It's new. Moody Center's new.
Let's see.
I just went there for the first time
Moody
with my
Center, yep.
kid. Yeah. Oh, it is. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Apparently,
that place
it's
is
like
awesome.
super easy to get media passes, so we should do that if we're not in Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
For the UFC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the one connect we had on that.
No, it's not even that. It's like it's pretty easy in Austin.
Okay.
Yeah.
June 18th.
Oh, that's coming up. Shit.
Yeah.
That's in fucking 2 weeks. Dude, the Moody Center?
Yeah.
All right, let's look into that. That'll be great. Anybody else coming up down the pike?
Got UFC 275, which is the Glover Teixeira versus Yuri
Yeah,
Ohio fight.
It's a card I probably won't pay for.
Yeah. Do you want to go to Little Woodrow's and watch it for free?
Yeah, we'll go to Woodrow's for
Yeah.
sure.
We should start streaming from Woodrow's.
They got the free fights there?
Yeah, they always have the free fights.
I would
That's
like
dope.
you to live stream a walk around A&M's campus, by the way.
Is it that bad?
It's terrible.
The worst fucking thing.
It's basically the Blair Witch Project. That's what, if you film it all with a chest rig GoPro, it'll just seem like the Blair Witch
I
Project.
mean, it's
No
you know what?
shit.
It's like that. It is a found footage movie, but it's the one where they like tour Chernobyl. You know what I mean?
There's this it looks like a place where something used to be there.
Yeah.
And then somebody came and took it away, including the color. Like everything's a little grayer there.
Man,
Fuck.
dude.
Nobody wants to live in that shithole.
My God. Why, though? What? Like, I don't really understand.
I don't know.
18-year-olds are
Is it
stupid.
north
You
of here?
got to do something.
No, it's east and a little south.
East and a little south. All right. Well, fuck it.
We'll get some margs at Chimmy's.
There's a lot of cattle ranches down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll get real drunk on margs at Chimmy's and then just walk around A&M's campus
Try
and
to
dunk all
find
over it.
Manziel, who's probably just drinking on a corner.
Literally.
did you see the guy smoking the joint in Arena League football? He threw a touchdown.
No.
Lit a live joint on the field and then got thrown off the team live. That was live on air.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're going to be in an arena league, you might as well do that.
That's
Make
what
an
I
effort,
say.
though.
Like
Yeah.
What
it's
does Arena League think they are?
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah,
like,
you think
why
you're
not
better
let this
than
guy?
that?
Yeah, you're not better than that.
The Arena League has produced Kurt Warner.
Yeah, one of the best. Great movie.
The Philadelphia Soul
That's
winning
it.
a championship.
Yeah, and Bon Jovi owns them. So.
Yeah.
Does he really?
And to be fair, like I don't
With
want-
Ron Jaworski.
Ugh.
I'm not comfortable with the
duo.
Arena
You don't like
League.
Jaws? What's wrong with
I
Ron
love
Jaworski?
Jaws. I'm just saying Jaws and Bon Jovi is not
I've
the duo.
never seen my dad and Ron Jaworski in the same room.
Do they
Oh,
look
they look the same?
They
identical?
look pretty
That's
similar.
weird.
No.
No, he's
Yeah,
just
but-
saying like they make love, but he's never seen it.
Yeah.
I don't
Bon Jovi
understand-
tried to buy the Bills, by the way.
I don't understand why Bon Jovi's involved. Like, he's a
Jersey boy.
He's a
He
South Jersey
loves
guy.
football more than life, and he tried to buy the Bills, and they shut him down. So he said he was never going to play in Buffalo.
Was he
again.
an Eagles fan, or is he like a Giants or Jets fan?
No, he's an Eagles fan, I think.
Is he? He's
So he
from
must be a
Jersey.
South Jersey
South
guy.
Jersey, yeah.
Okay.
That makes
All right.
sense.
Yeah.
And they have the Soul Kitchen there too, which is it's kind of like those take a penny, leave a penny things.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like that, but for food. Like if you're poor, you can just come in and eat for free. But if you're affluent, you can go in and eat the food and pay a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
But also, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's no allegiances because what's his name? Ruben, who owns the Sixers, he owns the Devils.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The New Jersey Devils.
You
So
don't
it's
think
like,
he wants to own the Flyers? Who owns the Flyers?
it's like a conglomerate of people?
You know, it's a poor family.
You know, one good thing that happened over the weekend was LeBron James got to go watch Liverpool get the shit kicked out of him.
And they got
In the
heckled.
Champions League.
Everyone got heckled. Did you?
The fans were chanting, "You're not Michael Jordan." Dead serious. The entire
That's
fucking
hilarious.
That's
They were
rough.
also so. I guess I've seen a lot of this bitching online. Giorgio, you can probably speak to this too. European soccer fans are getting really pissed off at A, the amount of Americans buying teams,
Yeah.
and B, then trying to Americanize the sport. So, apropos of absolutely fucking nothing, no one has ever asked for anything less. Like, you in a foxhole in Iraq would be more thirsty to have a scorpion crawl up your asshole than these fans were to have Camila Cabello perform at halftime of a fucking Champions League or whatever match it was. She
It was
was
the Champions League final. It's the biggest sporting event of the year, the most watched sporting event of the overall the world of the year.
yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
And
it
they
is every
didn't want to hear this, and I like Camila Cabello, but they didn't want to hear this little teeny bopper pop star sing some fucking random shitty song. So they sang their own team anthems over her. They just chanted it over her the whole time. And then she was like, "It's so rude. Like, I know you're supporting your teams, but me and my team worked so hard on this show for you and all this stuff."
She did.
And it's
the field.
She did.
They basically cheered her off the field.
They cheered off one of the hottest little pop stars in America.
Yeah.
Good.
You know what she should have
Damn
done
it,
was
dude.
learned their fight song and sung that.
Yeah.
Oh, that would
You
have
know,
been a
that
fucking
place would
epic
have
troll.
fucking erupted.
Yes.
Yeah.
They may have torn the goddamn building down.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
If you're out there listening, I know a lot of pop stars listen to this show.
Yeah, tons.
That should be your move. Next Champions League next year,
you know,
make sure you do that.
The people in the Premier League, too, would rather Russian oligarchs and Saudi Arabian princesses.
They just want to win. dude.
Buy
They don't
their
give a
teams.
shit.
They just want to win, dude.
They don't want the Glazers.
Soccer has long ago given up the illusion of like good people being
Yeah.
involved in this. I mean,
Moral
no one
superiority.
cares.
Yes.
If
Yes.
Slaves built the entire next World Cup, and
Yeah.
people are just like, "All right, go boys."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
because, a summer World Cup in 120-degree heat in the middle of the Middle East.
I mean,
It's gonna be
we played?
great.
We played not the last one, but the one before that. We played in like the most humid jungle on earth. They don't care.
They
like
don't
the
care.
next one's just going to be at the bottom of the ocean.
No, Dan,
it's the most corrupt organization of all time.
Yeah.
it's a Winter World Cup this year. It's going to be a December World Cup in Dubai.
So it's
what's
only
the-
100.
Well,
Yeah,
was
it's
it
not
gonna
in
be
Dubai,
108?
it's in Qatar.
Qatar.
Oh, is it in fucking Qatar?
Yeah, they're even worse than Dubai, like civil rights wise.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
But they're not Saudi Arabia, who just bought Newcastle.
No, it's literally
Saudi
that.
Arabia is not as bad as
Qatar?
well, I guess.
No, Saudis are the worst.
I don't know,
If
man.
I'd power rank the worst,
Qatar's
it's Saudis.
pretty bad.
Saudis up there.
Qatar doesn't have like. I mean, Saudi Arabia has more money, so they're involved in more fucked up shit, I guess, around the world. But if you just want to go like pound for pound, like rate stats, Qatar wins.
Not against the U.S., though. Like, body count, Saudis.
I'm
have.
talking rate stats. Yeah, we're gonna have better counting stats.
By the way, Joker's up 4-1.
Yep.
So
he's
this
about to close
live
out
line,
that fourth set. I
they're
fucking
gonna-
told you.
They're going to at least go 5.
Man,
I don't
that-
know who's going to win the 5th set,
That
but
is
this
so
will go 5.
useful for the audio listeners.
I know.
What?
His betting advice.
Fuck them.
Well, no, that's why you should subscribe to YouTube.
Yeah. And
then-
Subscribe to
and then
Drinkin' Bros
bragging
Sports on
about it.
YouTube. Yeah.
That's a bonus. That is bonus
100%.
money for
Yes.
the YouTube
You
diehards.
should be watching live because we're giving live lines here on the fucking show. So, yes, subscribe to Drinkin' Bros Sports on YouTube. Click the fucking bell up there. That will get you notifications, allegedly.
Kind of. Well, you will also have to enable notifications on your cell phone. So what happens is you'll tell YouTube you want to receive the notifications, but if you have them turned off on your phone, you still will not get them.
Okay. All right. In the meantime, we're going to watch the rest of this. You and I are going to record a golf show here
Yeah.
for the memorial. Nobody's been closer over the last 6 weeks than myself. I'm looking forward to this week as well. However, I only pick winners, so we'll see what happens. For D'Anthony Holloway, Delco Dan, Hot Bob, and Papa Giorgio, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Monday Morning Recap on Tuesday. Good morning, everyone.